I understand yesterday, be careful with these electrical storms. If you are new to our area, you do not realize how violent they are. I was told, I have not been able to check it yet, but Holly Ridge Apartments out near the college, I understood, was part of the building was struck yesterday. So no one injured. Good news. Fire department showed up and everything. Electrical strike. When the storms come up, they come up quickly, and you need to get indoors and don't turn on the TV or your computer.
Right.
Or your air conditioner.
There you go.
As she is passing on at the age of 83. Up ahead on Jacksonville's Morning News.
Governor Ron DeSantis announced he's officially running for president. I'm WOKV's Chase Bunker with some of the policies he would implement if he made it to the White House.
WOKV News Time, 7:59.
WOKV-FM Atlantic Beach, broadcasting from the Talon Wealth Management Studio. Listen everywhere in the WOKV app, 104.5 WOKV, a Cox Media Group station.
AC blowing hot.
Right, ZipRecruiter.com/free.
This is the 8 a.m. expanded news feed, sponsored by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller. 15 minutes of nonstop, in-depth coverage of today's top stories, plus weather and traffic to get you where you're going on time. The 8 a.m. news feed starts with the 3 big things you need to know.
3. A 6-week-old baby boy has been located safe after an hours-long search through North and West Jacksonville. 2. City has announced Florida-Georgia rivalry game will remain in Jacksonville 2 additional years through the 2025 matchup. 1. Your first of 5 opportunities to win $1,000 coming up in the WOKV payroll payout. Keyword, our top story.
If you nominate me, you can set your clock to January 20th, 2025 at high noon. Because on the west side of the U.S. Capitol, I will be taking the oath of office.
Governor Ron DeSantis officially in the race for the White House, though the launch got off to a rough start.
I'm here.
I know. I think you broke the internet there. We had over half.
As team coverage continues, DeSantis spoke with Twitter CEO Elon Musk and Fox following his entry into the race.
On the topic of inflation, DeSantis believes overspending is driving it up.
You go back to March of 2020, you've seen massive amounts of debt added. You've seen the Federal Reserve print trillions and trillions of dollars.
DeSantis added that the country needs to expand its domestic energy production, saying that the U.S. has an abundance of resources that President Biden doesn't use, and he would also reverse Biden's energy policies. Chase Bunker, 104.5 WOKV.
From the Strata Air Conditioning and Heating Traffic Center, I'm WOKV's Michelle Thibodeau.
This is the WOKV Spotlight on 104.5 WOKV.
Now the weekend is in focus, and a big weekend, a signature weekend in Jacksonville that we'll unpack for you as we bring the morning news team together. As we start off tonight with a piano competition at the Florida Theater. That doors open up at 6 o'clock. As we turn into the other side of the guy who pushed all the buttons and keep us sounding good is going to be listening in to more good sounds on Friday night. Scotty, what you got cooking?
Wait, who's that? Who are you talking about?
Come on, man. Come on.
I just press play a lot.
You're
That's
the
what I do.
star of the show, baby.
I don't know about that. But I do know Friday night I will be the guy who keeps calling Rick Springfield Bruce all night long. Thrasher Horn Center, Rick Springfield coming back to town, bringing his old school 70s, 80s, straight up rock and roll show. And we're going to have a good time out there. It's not exactly the same thing that's going on with the Jazz Festival, but that's okay. Jazz not really my speed. This is more of my generational kind of show.
Look forward to it. That's at the Thrasher Horn Center in OP as we start off the weekend. Saturday morning, I think we may run into someone from the morning news team in downtown Jacksonville, Benjamin Fredkiss.
Yes, that's very possible. And you might run into me with a whole bunch of purple popsicles, because apparently this Saturday is National Grape Popsicle Day, and that is being celebrated at the Riverside Arts Market this weekend.
I thought that was just your thing. I didn't know what was happening.
Well, look, I've got the grape Gatorade Zero here,
That's
so we could be part of the purple party. It's
Look who's a joiner already.
Mm-hmm.
Riverside Arts Market. By the way, did you get the, for your mom for Mother's Day? I forgot to follow up with you on that. Did you end up getting her the...
Yeah, did Rich spoil that surprise?
Yeah.
Well, I did end up putting together a little basket, so we get each other little...
the wildflowers, yeah.
Wildflowers, and I threw in like some artisanal soaps, a couple of candles. There's a really great honey stand that makes these wax honey candles, and they're just a really nice array of things that she loves.
Nice.
Yeah.
Happy belated Mother's Day.
Did she hear us on the radio that morning?
She did not hear us on the radio that
good.
morning,
Thank goodness.
so you're off the hook today.
Pressure's off. We'll see you at the Riverside Arts Market on Saturday, 10 to 3. Steven, sports guy, we don't have hockey anymore. Hockey's done.
Nope.
Although the Stanley Cup Finals will begin in due time, so we'll see the Florida Panthers. But you got something locally.
Yeah, so happening this weekend, the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp, they're going to have a homestand going on, and they have their typical promotional nights. They have fireworks on Friday and Saturday night. They also have Thursday going on tonight. But what caught my eye that's happening this weekend on Sunday, after the game, they're going to have a teddy bear toss, and it's going to benefit foster families in the greater Jacksonville area. So after the game, they'll have a teddy bear toss where you toss a teddy bear onto the field, and then all those donations are going to go to foster families and foster children in the greater Jacksonville area. And if you've never experienced or seen a teddy bear toss before, just look it up. It's pretty cool. Usually you see those around Christmas time, give or take, in hockey games. And basically it's just a avalanche of just teddy bears falling onto the ice. So it's going to be a little different with a baseball field, but, still going to be helping out a good cause.
That is awesome. Way to go, Jumbo Shrimp. And, of course, the signature event this weekend. April, this will be your first time in downtown for the Jazz Fest, right?
I know. I'm excited. There's so much going on all weekend long. And so I'm going to be out of town like a lot of people on this Memorial Day weekend, but I will be back by Sunday. And I think I'm going to go check out the Groovin' Stage and the Swingin' Stage. And they'll have the winner of that jazz piano competition that's happening. Mm-hmm. That'll be going on at 6 p.m. on the Swingin' Stage on Sunday. And then, of course, the big act, Charlie Wilson, is going to be getting on stage at 9 p.m. And, of course, if you don't know who he is, you probably know some of his songs because he used to sing with the Gap Band with the hits You Dropped a Bomb on Me and Early in the Morning and Oops Upside Your Head. So there are a lot of big hits that he'll be, I'm sure, singing at least a few of them Sunday night.
Look forward to it. And then on Monday, the holiday, though it will be a day on, and we once again will be partnering with the City of Jacksonville, the annual Memorial Day ceremony. Each of the military branches represented. There will be Gold Star families, multiple Gold Star families from our community who will be honored, and we have the honor of bringing you live and limited commercial coverage here on WOKV. Our coverage will begin at 8 o'clock Monday, Memorial Day, on Jacksonville's Morning News. Clark Howard has really important advice for you if you are going to be hitting the road for this long holiday break as the 8 a.m. expanded news feed continues.
The unofficial kickoff of summer is just about here, and with Memorial Day around the corner, people hitting the roads, please be careful around the giant trucks. There is no second chance if you get hit by a giant truck. These tractor-trailer trucks are dangerous for you and me and passenger vehicles of any type. And truth be told, when I watch how people drive around tractor-trailer trucks, most of the problems are caused by you and me, not the tractor-trailer truck drivers. So give them space. Don't cut them off. And don't zip around one or sit in a truck driver's blind spot because the consequences could be so very ugly. Slow it down and be careful on your holiday drive and have a great holiday weekend.
This has been the 8 a.m. Expanded News Feed, sponsored by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller. More top stories next.
I can't wait for what's next.